Hello again. So today I'm walking out to Bury Cliff Camp, and I came out here about 3 months ago and made a video, did a little bit of the history of the place. But I'm just out for a walk today, get some shots, and I've set myself a challenge today, and that is I want to make 3 shots, and they're going to be square crops, and it's going to be a trio of images based on the theme of textures in nature. So I want to try and find things that have a real texture, basically. You know, something that really draws you in and wants you to touch the picture almost, you know. So I'm going to have a crack at that. It's a challenge for me because I've not really done anything like this before. So I thought it'd be a bit of fun. It's a beautiful scene behind me at the moment. I think I'm going to get a shot here. Look at that light. Hang on, let's get a shot. In today's walk, I walk up Griggs Lane and over Soldiers Hill. I go down to Salcombe Regis and then through the Donkey Sanctuary. I then go through Weston and join the coast path towards Bury Camp. I go down to Weston Beach before heading up through Dunscombe, walking along the top before returning to Salcombe Regis and finally going through the Salcombe Hill Forest to return home to Sidmouth. Okay, well I got my shot. The light went as soon as I got my camera out, typical, but I just stuck around, it happened again, so I was able to get some shots off. I'll show that at the end, like I normally do. I'll be taking normal shots along this route as well, but this trio of images, I'll be showing the shots as I shoot them as well, and I'll talk you through the shots as I'm doing it. I don't normally do that, as I know, but every single one of my videos comes out a little bit differently, so okay, well I've decided not to go all the way to the camp, to Bury Cliff Camp, because there was a whole load of sheep in the field and I'd had to put Pepper on the lead, and there was nothing that way anyway that I really wanted to photograph, so I'll just cut it short. It's only cut short a little bit, but I'll head back now along the coast path. It's very windy, I hope you can hear me. Now with this 3-shot challenge I'm doing of the textures and patterns as well, really, I've got 2 shots in mind, and the third one's going to be a bit of a discovery, I think, because I'm not exactly sure what the third one's going to be. But Pepper's doing well. He ended up doing 9 miles in our last video, which was a couple more miles than I actually wanted him to do, but he was okay. So I'm not exactly sure how far today is. I think today's going to be about 7 miles. Might turn out a bit longer if I'm doing a lot of wandering around, trying to find this third shot. I don't know, I could do something like what I'm looking for at the moment, which is cracks in the path. But the path isn't natural, so I'm not going to do that. I think I might really struggle with this third one. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get a third shot. It's just going to be a duo of shots. No, I'm sure I'll find something, even if it is cracks in the path. Okay, well this is my first example of textures in nature. This is a tree that's been dead for quite a while by the looks of it. It's well weathered, but it's got some lovely patterns and textures on it, so I think I'll get a shot of this. So looking at it closely, it's got some nice colours in there as well. It's just choosing which spot to pick. Okay, so I've got my shot lined up here. Let's bring up the histogram. Exposure's absolutely fine. It's at f8 because that's the sharpest this lens can be. I'll put the ISO at 400 because that is a traditional woodland setting and I'm sticking to it. And I'll take it, it'll be a second exposure at f8, ISO 400. Histogram's pretty much bang in the middle, that's great. Check the focus, about there. 2-second timer. And there's my shot. Well, luck would have it, I've popped down on the beach at Western Mouth and there's a couple of textures here which can finish off my trio. Quite a nice evening here. Look at that, not many people here tonight, lovely evening. But yeah, look, so we've got this shingle here and here's the other texture in the cliff. You see how the gravel and the pebbles have formed in layers here. There's a layer there at the bottom. I'm just interested in these two running parallel. I thought that might make an interesting shot. And there's a texture of the pebbles, although it does match the shingle. I think this might do. So let's get a shot. So I'm just going to do this overhead handheld. The focal distance on this is quite large, so I've got to stretch before the shutter will go. But I've got a shot there. Right, and now for this shot. There's actually some nicer textures up above that. So I'm going to try for that instead. That's quite nice. Just all the cracks going through. I'll get that one as well with the shingle or the gravel. And I think those are my shots. Okay, well I think that's it for today. I've got my shots I think, and I'll put them up at the end as a trio, and also any others that I've got. But if you haven't already subscribed and you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing as you've made it so far, and also like the video. That is the most important thing. That tells me that I'm doing a good job. Or hit the dislike button. That tells me I'm not. Right, anyway, till next time, take care.